Welcome back now. Welcome back. Hey. It's Stanley. You know who it is. Screaming Stanley. And, we are in our countdown. You know it. You know where we are. We're in a countdown, a top 10 countdown here. Up here at my number one radio station here. We in Radio Land here now, babies. Radio Land. Yeah, indeed. This is Spirit Radio 1. Up here, number one. Let's go. So this is number eight in my top 10 countdown to Thanksgiving, and which you cannot go home to. All right. Well, you know that. All right. Here is number 8 in my countdown, and I may have to play this in chunks because, I have to always chop it up somehow because, the copyright crap. So, even up here in the spirit realm, I gotta worry about that crap, fucking copyright shit. Anyway, so here's number 8 in my top 10 to Thanksgiving. And no, Regina, you can't go home for Thanksgiving. You can never go home for Thanksgiving, Regina.
Part 2, babies. Part 2.
Somewhere around 2 and 2:30, again, I don't fully remember, I heard Maddie and Kaylee come home. Again, the walls are pretty thin, you can hear everything. So Maddie and Kaylee get home from...
Hey, that's important.
I noticed they have grub truck, so it's just like that video that's going around.
As we're getting through Dylan's mania here, that's very important. And Dylan says, the walls are really thin. Extremely thin. You can hear everything, right, Dylan? You can hear everything. And Bethany, I'm sure you could hear everything too when we get to your shit. Yeah, that's very important to remember here, for sure. Oh, indeed. All right, let's keep going on, Miss Dylan. Now let's talk about that mac and cheese. That video that's going around that you definitely saw.
My grub truck, they usually just get mac and cheese.
It's not your grub truck.
So I can tell they got home from grub truck because they got mac and cheese and they take an Uber home. I have a video of us. Let me see what time that's at.
You have a video of us. Let me see what time that's at instead of the police doing it. See, at this point, guys, this is the problem. Well, my guard, you know this. At this point in the case, okay? At this particular point in the case, 4 days now, 4 days after the unalivings, right? Police should have confiscated her phone that same day, along with the Hobbit's phone, along with Hunter Johnson's phone. Anybody who was in that house before police arrived, their phone should have been confiscated. They say, Master Nature, don't you need a search warrant for that shit? Well, yes, and you can get them rather quickly in a situation like this, a quadruple unaliving. I'm pretty sure you can get them rather quickly. Yeah, within that same day, real quick, because it's a freaking quadruple unaliving we're talking about. So anyway, you get search warrants and you take their phones before they have a chance to do anything with them. And you certainly don't let them keep them in an interrogation. If this was a real investigation, that is. And it wasn't. Not with your prime suspect. Not with her associates. No. So my point is, the police should have already taken their phones, extracted all the information from them, have this right in front of them, ready to go when they talk to her on the 17th here, or as much information as possible. First, not the other way around. Idaho State Police and Moscow. Again, real police agencies, real detectives. Correct me if I'm wrong here. But you're going to want to have all this information in front of you first. And this is not her first interview. This is her third interview. Third. If you want to count the one on scene. This is her third one now. So at this point, I would want all this information in front of me before I'm sitting in her goddamn house talking to her. First of all, she should not be in her house. Okay? The goal is not to make them comfy and cozy. Hey, I'm surprised they didn't want to make her fucking hot chocolate while they were there. Seriously. I'm serious. I'm surprised they didn't say, hey, Dylan, can we get you some hot chocolate? You know, fuck off. You know? My God, guys, this is atrocious. And what did we know? Hey, what did we know? What did we say? What is my garden, right? What did we know this whole entire time? When more shit comes out, what happens? The worse they look, the worse these two look, Dylan and Bethany, the worse they look. And we knew that a long time ago. We knew that a long time ago, and here it is before our very eyes. Yes, indeed. I wanted to turn your attention to this. We're going to get back to Dylan real quick. But as we go along, we got to keep in mind her psychology and what she likes to do. First of all, she likes to over-exaggerate when necessary. That's one. These are also themes in the case, to some of them. Two, she likes to downplay when necessary, when needed. She's adept at both of these things. She's adept at lying. She's adept at almost presenting as a not fully manic. Okay, she's not fully manic. Don't get me wrong, but she's talking extremely fast. She doesn't. There's no real natural break points to her speaking. She doesn't pause, you know. She doesn't sit there and pause and contemplate. She just keeps on fucking talking, you know. Yeah. So just these little things we got to keep in mind. We are, but it drives me absolutely batshit, guys. That again, if this was a real investigation, the police would have all this, the detectives would have all this information. They already know this. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to trap her into lying. And again, this is totally opposite of what we see here. Total opposite. Because she could be lying on her fucking ass and they won't know. You know, unless they downloaded all that information from her phone. They studied it, right? They put it together in a nice puzzle piece, right? They put all the puzzle together. And now you're going to sit down with her, and now you're going to roast her. You're going to start, well, guys, you know this. How many interrogations have we seen? I mean, just randomly watching interrogations. Hundreds, you know, whatever, a lot. And they all have similar things in common. Like, the police already have the information in front. They know it already. And all they're trying to do is hang you. You know, that's all they're doing. They're giving you questions to see if you're going to hang yourself. And when you start hanging yourself, that's when they're going to start cornering you and boxing you in. And then it's bye-bye. But here we are with Miss Dylan. The exact opposite of what you should do in an investigation. Am I correct out there, police land, detective land? Like, I'm talking real detectives who have integrity and honesty. Am I right? You should have all this before you. That way, first of all, it makes things a lot easier. You know, you already know the information. You already know the facts. All you have to do now is just catch them in their little fucking lies that they're going to give you. And believe me, Dylan will give you 1,000,000 of them. She already does. Okay, anyway. Dylan over-exaggerates when she needs to. She downplays when she needs to. Her ultimate cover right now is I was drunk. Drunk. Alcohol. That is her cover. That is her cover story. Whenever she can't remember anything, it's the alcohol. It's always the alcohol. That's her cover. That's her go-to here. So, important questions like, did you kill your friends? Well, I don't know. I was really drunk. Okay? Yeah, it's like that. And these idiots, the Idaho State Police, they're like, oh, sure, that's okay. We're not really here for that. We don't want to solve this. Or at the very least, we don't care if you're the suspect or not. We don't. Because we're never going to treat you like one. And what do we see in cases of weirdness like this when it comes to unalivings? Guess who usually is the people doing it? The people who miraculously survive the slaughter. Yeah. Weird how that is, right? Idaho State Police? Weird how that works. Jesus.
I went up to, so pretty much, I don't know where Becky was, but she was upstairs with Maddie and Kaylee in Kaylee's room. I went up there to say hi and hang out with them for a little bit.
Uh-huh.
The video I have is at...
The video that you have...
310. So
is at 310. No. No. Is it 310 or 210?
It was a lot later than I thought. Sorry, I don't know. This video I have at 310.
Do we have those videos?
Yeah.
It was on your phone, right?
Yes, it was on my phone, so you should be able to have all this.
Oh, wait a minute. So they did download something. Did they? Wait a minute. So they did download some things. Okay. Well, first of all, what did they download? 2, how much did they download? 3, was it a forensic download when we're taking all the data that we can off the phone, whether it's scrubbed or not? That's what I'd like to know. Okay, so there's some information that they, according to Dylan here, they took from her phone. Okay, fair enough on that one. But again, what did they take? How much did they take? And was it forensically processed?
No one's so iron. Does anyone else want to text and ask if he's so
So, it's the Uber driver that we all know.
Is that 3:11 a.m.?
That was 310. I thought it was around 2:30.
What were they asking to text Eric for?
To take us back to Grub Truck so we can get more food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she's fucking videotaping them. Guys, this is absolutely sick. You're telling me the police are not asking her, why are you videotaping this? Look, guys, this gives it away. This gives it all away. There is no reason to be videotaping them. There is no reason to be videotaping them or recording them on your phone, Dylan. This is supposed to be just a Saturday night, right? Right. A Saturday night in which the girls, Kaylee and Maddie, if they're together on a Saturday, they typically go down to the corner club together and hang out and catch up and have a few drinks. That's what they do. That's a normal Saturday for them too if they're together in Moscow. So, the question is, Dylan, why the fuck are you videotaping them on this particular night? The very night they get killed. In fact, from this point forward, they don't have very much longer to go here. So you're telling us you're sitting around in the kitchen and you're videotaping them talking about getting more food from the grub truck. Is that what I'm hearing here? Let me back up just so I fully understand this. Let me fully understand this here.
Does anyone else want to text and ask if it's
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It was on your phone, right?
Yes, it was on my phone, so
It's on
you
your-
should be able to have all this.
Does anyone else want to text and ask if he's sorry?
So it's the Uber driver that we all know.
Is that 3:11 a.m.?
That was 3:10. I thought it was around
What
2:30
were they asking to text Eric for?
to take us back to Grub Chuck so we could get more food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Grub Chuck was like the best place to go when you're drunk.
So who's in the house at 3:10 a.m.?
I don't know where Zen and Ethan are.
Okay.
I don't know if they came home or not, but I know
Uh-huh.
I know who's in the video. We can hear her laughing. So it's me, Kaylee, and Maddie. That is who's in that video. And I have a picture of Maddie.
Just to make sure that we have that, could you text that to myself?
Yes, I have a picture of Maddie too, and I'll save both of these and send them to you.
Thank you.
Right. This is all wrong, though. This is not 3:10 a.m. This is around 2:10 to 2:15 a.m. It's not 3:10. Remember the Boise versus Moscow time, where Dylan gets confused between the two times. No, this is 2:10, 2:15 a.m. This is what we're talking about. And this is very important, and we know this already, my garden. She doesn't know when Izana and Ethan get home, according to her. So where are they, Dylan? Where are Xana and Ethan, Dylan? Where are they? You know where they are. You kept tabs on them the whole fucking time here. You kept tabs on them at the large party. You get tabs on Xana in the parking lot when you guys are out earlier after getting Starbucks. You're videotaping her in the car. And now, when Kaylee and Maddie get home from the grub truck, you're fucking videotaping them too. And you know what it sounds like to me when I'm listening to that little video clip? It sounds like they may not even be aware that she's videotaping them. That's what it sounds like to me. Like it was sneaky. Like she was doing it sneakily. And they weren't aware of it. That's what it sounds like to me here, guys. Now, again, I could be totally wrong. I wasn't there. But there's something about that little video clip that, first of all, it bothers me that she's videotaping them on a mundane Saturday night where this is what the normal routine is. But all of a sudden, on this night, though, Miss Dillon turns on her fucking video camera and she's recording them. She's recording them doing mundane things like seeing if they want to get more food. Now, Maddie and Kaylee already ate food, Dylan. They already came from the grub truck. They already got mac and cheese, Dylan. So it was at your suggestion to get more food, not theirs. But for some reason, why are you videotaping them? That is creepy as fuck. That is absolutely creepy as fuck. That tells me a lot here. A lot. And the goddamn stupid Idaho State Police, they are not questioning Dylan as to why are you videotaping them at 2:15 a.m. in the morning talking about mundane things like getting food. There is no reason to do this. No reason. There is no reason to do this. Right, Dylan Mortensen? There is no reason to do this. But I know why you did it. And my garden knows why you did it. You did this for a specific reason. You did it on purpose. You did it on purpose. Yes, you did. You wanted to create a trail. You wanted to create a trail here of time. Of time. That's what you're doing here, Dylan. I know it, and my garden knows it. Because, why? Number one, there's no reason to videotape this. It's not like we're at a wedding. We're not at a special event. We're not at a ball game. We're not at a special event. We're sitting in our goddamn kitchen talking about getting food. But for some reason, Dylan finds that important enough to videotape them. End this conversation. Uh-huh. Prime. I know what you're doing. And yes, you should be fucking in jail.
And I can screenshot the timestamp too. I can send it to you after.
I'm sure you can, Dylan. I'm sure you can screenshot everything.
This whole
Yeah,
thing.
that's fine.
And that's on the 13th of November.
That's on Sunday. I guess
That's on the 13th of November.
it's really early Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. The day they die. The day they get murdered. Fuck.
So I guess that was at 13. I thought it was earlier. I didn't know that.
Before we go further, you said when you got home with, you said no one was home.
No one was
You
home.
even went upstairs.
No, I never went upstairs.
Oh,
No, you did. Okay, you never went upstairs. Wait a minute. When you got home, you never went upstairs. But how comes then we're reading about you letting Murphy out of the fucking room and letting Murphy outside?
But because Kaylee and Maddie came home later, that's how I knew they were not there that time.
so what about Ethan and Zayna?
Their door was open. I could see that. I could tell that they were not home.
Their door was open at that point.
Yes,
And-
sorry, I can't fully remember. I don't know for sure.
Aha. Right.
Their door was open or not, but I believe they were not there. I mean, maybe they were, but
I mean, maybe they were, but I just what?
at that moment, I believe they were not.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Let me step back because that's a fair question. So when you were talking about Ethan trying to get hold of his sister, did he leave your group to go check on his sister?
I don't think so. I don't know. I think he thought that she might be either at her house or like at the formal, wherever it was. I don't really know. I don't remember talking to him a lot. Yes, left that little group to go into the lodge. So I don't know where him and Xana
You
went
never
after.
saw him again.
No. I did not see him again. After the video of me, Maddie, Kaylee, and in that room, I did text him, and I'm gonna guess you have those text. I can screenshot all of it to you. I texted him. I was like, "Hey, are you driving tonight?" He goes, "Yes, I am." And then me and Kaylee were like, "We're not gonna go anymore." Like, we just didn't feel like going, so we never did. I went into bed. I have a big habit of locking my door because I watch Criminal Minds a lot, and it kind of messes up my mind, so I get freaked out about
Oh my God. Oh my God, guys.
everything, pretty much.
Pretty much.
I don't remember if I locked my door or not that night, but pretty much there was
Pretty much.
music playing in the living room, which is very normal. People come home, like our roommates come home drunk with some people, you play music. That's normal on the weekends. Not weird at all. I could tell it was Kaylee by her voice. I don't know how I knew it was her, but I'm pretty sure it was from her voice. And I also knew that Murphy was with her. So that's how I knew it was for sure Kaylee.
Her dog.
Yes, her dog. And
What time did you go to bed? What time do you think you went to bed?
I have no clue. Somewhere after that video of 3:10. Yeah, I don't fully remember.
When did you text that would help us?
Yes, I'll look at that.
Because you went to bed after you texted him?
Yes, I went to bed. I was walking downstairs when I texted him, so it would have been like right after I
Were
went.
you using your normal phone texting to talk
Yes.
to these people, or were you using an app or something like that?
Well, what?
What do you mean texting? Like,
So there's multiple ways to text people. You can either text by using your phone through the
Yeah.
actual message system, or you use Facebook or Snapchat.
yeah. So the main two ways we text is Snapchat and text.
Okay.
I switch between both. Like, it's never like, oh, I only text this. Like, I don't, like it's both kind of.
Okay. Do you have a preference on which one you normally use,
No, it just is like if
or
they.
does it depend on who you're talking to?
I guess it would be, it depends on who I'm talking to and like how important it is. Usually if it's more important, I go through text. But then also like I'll text like my high school friends through more text than Snapchat. Like it just is random, I would say. Nothing really.
It's not difficult to transition between the two.
No, it's not. Like my friends, I'll text through Snapchat and then I'll also text messages. It just
Great.
is random.
Well, that's lovely to know.
So could there be chances that we could see gaps when they look at your phone and everything like that? They could see text messages through your normal phone here, no text messages, and then maybe for a day or two because you're using something
Yeah.
else.
I thought, are you guys able to go like download my Snapchat stuff in there, or
I
is
don't
that not
know.
possible?
So I've been traveling these last couple
Okay.
of days, so I don't know everything that's been done up
Uh-huh.
in Moscow and what they've been But if I have information that it's normal for me to do certain things, then it helps them.
Because there is a gap on your cell phone. There's
Okay.
a gap
Then
of
that's-
communication.
There's a gap on your cell phone. There's a gap in communications.
On your cell phone from Saturday, but it
From Saturday, but...
resumes normally on Sunday.
Yeah, that's probably why.
You've got to be shitting me, guys. You've got to be kidding me, guys. You've got to be absolutely kidding me, guys. Yeah, that's got to be it. Yeah, you're right. That's probably why. Not because I fucking deleted shit and got rid of stuff. Nah. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, I knew Idaho was bad. Look, I knew this was bad. We all knew this was bad. Oh my God. But I don't even know any more words to use for this. You know? I mean, absurdity is a good word. But man, I got to think of something stronger now. Holy God. So again, they are covering her ass as they are trying to cover her ass as much as they can here. And they're trying to give her as many outs as they possibly can, and they are giving her those outs. Hey, Dylan, there's a huge gap in communication the very night that your friends are on the line. But let me guess, it's because you switched to a different app to use in the communications. Don't you think that's true, Dylan? Well, yeah, of course, that had to be it.
Fuck you, Idaho. Fuck you, Idaho State Police, Detective Gooch, fucking Blaker, and all you other corrupt morons who like to cover your prime suspect in roses and cocoa. Hey, forget the cocoa. Just shove some fucking alcohol down her throat while you're there. She'd probably drink all of it if you gave it to her. Yeah. Hey, that's what they should have done. They said, fuck it. They should have said, hey, fuck the cocoa. Hey, Dylan, you want some wine? Do you got any box wine here we can give you? You know? Yeah. And that's probably what she would have there. Box wine. Because it's cheap and fucking gross like her. Cheap and fucking gross. Cheap and gross. You're a gross one. You're a gross one. You're a very sick one. You're a very sick one. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, my God, guys.
If there is any way that you guys could download that stuff, I would really like you to have that just so you can get a better timeline and figure anything out, if that's possible.
I don't want to interject too much, but I just got an email from Bill Thompson about specifically Snapchat accounts, all the accounts that you would have on your email, because I was talking to the Detective Blaker about maybe you guys just deleting those accounts so that you're not getting hounded.
Wow. Wait a minute.
Accounts, all the accounts that you would have on your email, because I was talking to the
I was talking to
Detective Blaker.
Detective Blaker, okay?
About maybe you guys
Just deleting those accounts.
Being hounded by, the trolls out there. And he had a meeting this morning with a forensic detective, and he says, we prefer that the accounts not be deleted.
Yes.
If it would help, we could get your client's login information to Detective Mowry.
Oh, God.
And then change the passwords so your clients wouldn't have to worry about the accounts.
Okay.
So that's just something for you guys to discuss and throw out, that's what they're wanting to know, what you want to do with that. If that's easier to just give them your passwords and they can just log in. But I'll let you guys think about that.
Okay.
The one thing with Snapchat is when you do send a text, it can go away, so I'm going to guess you guys can still download that stuff maybe.
Yeah.
She's okay. She's probing what they may do or may not do.
Not, but they can also request through Snapchat
Yeah.
for preservation.
Okay,
and then
that's-
see if it would still be there when they get
That's the main thing, because I I believe I was, like, I called Ethan through Snapchat, not, because like, some people I don't have their Snapchat.
Why would you do that?
I don't have their phone number, which is kind of weird, but that's how it is. So,
What's your login
Yeah, it is kind of weird, Dylan.
information on Snapchat?
like my user,
User and then your...
so it would be,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yes.
Uh-huh.
I have to figure out my password again, but it's probably going to,
Okay. It's gonna be saved in there, hopefully.
I mean, I can reset it so you guys can have that password.
Uh-huh.
I'll try and figure that out.
So
Oh, good.
Your password would...
I would have to, I've had a lot of passwords, so I have to figure that out.
Can I ask you before I forget, because I will, because I'm older. Do you happen to know your roommates' passwords onto their cell phones?
No, I don't at all.
So you've never seen them put in their PIN or do a...
No, usually you're not really logging out of Snapchat.
I'm just talking just into their phones in general.
Oh, I don't know if they have passwords or not. I have no clue.
Uh-huh.
I may not know Maddie's, because we're
Oh, you may or may not know Maddie's, though.
all super close, but Maddie was, so they had like that a little bit stronger connection, but I doubt she knows that.
But what? Wait. What the fuck?
So they had like that a little bit stronger connection, but I doubt she knows that.
Yeah, I doubt she knows it, too. Well, first of all, she's dead. So she certainly doesn't know it now, Dylan. Wow. She is out of her fucking gourd. She is out of her fucking gourd. She lied. So she just lied. She just totally lied and said, no, I don't have their passwords. But wait a minute. I might to Maddie's. Okay. And she doesn't know that, though. That's what she just said. But I doubt she knows that. Meaning Maddie. Yeah, well, she's dead, first of all, Dylan. She's dead. So she's definitely not going to know it. And so what you're saying is you knew that, and you were pretty sure that Maddie didn't know that. That you knew her fucking password to get into her phone. Now that leads me to believe is you knew the passwords for Xana as well. You knew Maddie's passwords. You knew Xana's passwords. Not sure about Kaylee, because I think Kaylee hated you, and I think Kaylee really didn't want anything to do with you, and I can totally see why. Jesus. So, she had Maddie's password. She just admitted that. She had Maddie's password, and I bet you 10 to 1 she had Xana's password as well. Absolutely. And I bet you 10 to 1 that's how this mysterious DoorDash gets delivered at 4 o'clock in the morning. 10 to 1. 10 to 1 on that. No, 3 to 1 on that. That's how we get this magical DoorDash 4 o'clock in the morning. Because of you. Because of you, Miss Dillon. Yes, indeed. You just lied again to us. Shall we listen to that again? People in denial?
May or may not know Maddie's.
I may or may not know Maddie's. Which one is it, Dylan?
Shoot, we're all... I mean, like we're all super close, but Maddie was her big. So they had like that.
So they had like a... But Maddie was... What the fuck, guys? She is psychotic. But Maddie was... So they had like that little bit stronger connection.
She knows that.
But I doubt she knows that. Who are we talking about? Is she Now, God, I'm getting fucking confused. She absolutely irritates the hell out of me here. She's supposed to be talking about herself. So who is she talking about then? I don't know. I don't know if they have passwords or not. But the question was directed at you, Dylan. We're not talking about other people. We're talking about you. Did you have passwords to the other phones? And so she fucking switches here. And she's confusing here. She says, no, I might. But then she switches, and it's almost like she's talking about a totally separate person. What the fuck is going on here? Listen. We have to do that again. I'm sorry, guys.
Passwords onto their cell phone.
Do you happen to know your roommate's passwords on their cells?
No, I don't.
No, I don't. At all.
So you've never seen them put in their PIN or do a...
No, usually you don't. You're not really logging out of Snapchat.
I'm just talking just into their phones in general.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they have passwords or not. I have no clue.
That's not what they asked you, Prime. She's a tricky little one. She's not even listening to their questions. She is psychotic. If not psychotic, she is definitely manic. She is definitely up there. And she's not even listening to the question. That's how fast her brain is running here. The questions are not even registering in her fucking brain properly. We see this over and over again with her. It's like she's already answering the question, but she's answering the question, but she totally misses the question because her brain is running 1,000,000 miles an hour. And she's not listening. That's the problem. She's not listening to the actual question. Because her answer is all wrong. The question was, Dylan, do you happen to know the passwords to their cell phones? Not Snapchat. They get into their phone. And here's her response. I don't know if they have passwords or not. I have no clue. But that's not the question. The question is, do you have the passwords? Do you? Tricky little one here. Her brain is going 1,000,000 miles an hour. And because of that, she's answering the questions all wrong because she's not listening to the question. She is missing information here. It's not registering in her fucking little brain here. Oh my fucking God, guys. Oh my fucking God. I have no clue if they have passwords or not. I have no clue. The question is, do you have the passwords? Oh my God. I don't know if that's a deflection on purpose, or if her fucking brain is just so fucked up that she's not processing the questions correctly here. But we see this over and over again with her. She does this in the first interview too.
May or may not know Maddie.
Wait, what?
No, I don't know if they have passwords or not. I have no clue.
Bethany. So she's talking about Bethany now because it's so hard. They redacted, but it's so hard to hear. Okay, so Bethany.
May or may not.
May or may not.
We're all super close, but Maddie was. So they had like that a little bit.
Oh,
of
okay.
I doubt she knows that.
Okay.
So at 3:10 is when I asked her, "Are you driving by chance?" At 3:13, you said, "I am."
It was never by chance. She said, "Are you still driving?"
But I never responded. I just went to bed.
I just went to bed, right? You never responded, right? You just went to bed. You must not have been that hungry then, Dylan.
I guess it would have been like 3:15 I went to bed-ish.
2:15.
So the timeline, and you know this already, it's so critical to us.
Yeah, I remember when I first did the second interview, I didn't know the times, but now looking at photos and texts, I can see better timeline.
Now I can get my story straight. Right. Great job, Idaho State Police. You gave your prime suspect tools on how to get her stories consistent. Just like when they sent back her bloody jacket to her and that bloody blanket of hers they found in her room. Moscow, remember that? Yeah, of course, guys. Just like when Moscow police sent that bloody jacket back to her with blood on it. And when they sent back that blanket of hers that had blood on it that they found in her room the day of the murders.
I don't think so.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I mean, I would guess he didn't because I never responded.
Yeah.
But we talked to him all the time. Like, we text him all the time. He knew where our house was. He knew, like, what Frontlandis was, what the Whites was. We really liked him. He was our favorite Uber driver. He could know something just because they do probably have cameras, and it probably would be a good guy to talk to just in case. But, like, we trusted
He's a good guy.
him. He's a super nice guy.
Super nice.
Made sure we got home safe. I never had, like, any weird suspicion with him, ever.
You don't have any weird suspicions with anybody. Yeah, I don't think you have a moral compass whatsoever, Dylan. I think everybody that you talk about, they're going to be super nice, and super nice, and super nice, and a really good guy, and really good this, and really good that. Okay? Because I don't think you have any morals whatsoever, Dylan. I think everybody in your psychotic little brain, they're all super nice. They're all super friendly and wonderful. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Isn't that weird? That's very weird. Very weird. And that's another fragment of our prime suspect. Very weird. Everybody's super cool and super nice and super friendly and super this and super that. No. Okay. Not everybody is like that, Dylan. But yet she describes everybody the same way. The same way. Over and over and over again. Over and over and over. Super nice, super nice, super nice, super nice, super nice. Super nice, super nice. Super nice. Obviously. Pretty much. Yeah. Repetition. Crazy. And I highly doubt that Dylan fell asleep to Criminal Minds. That is Kaylee's thing. That is not Dylan's thing. Again, what's another feature of our prime? Dylan likes to borrow people's life experiences and things that they like to do and parts of their personality. She likes to borrow these things and apply them to herself as if it was her. We see this multiple times over and over again with her as well. She borrows aspects of people's lives and applies them as if they are happening to her. Yep. She is one sick fucking puppy. She may not sound like it 100% on here, but to me she does. But she is one sick fucking person. She is. She is sick. That's, again, I have to say in my humble opinion. But I'm telling you, and you guys know this, she is really sick. She's a sick one. Very sick. Very sick. This is not Amanda Knox 2.0. It's not quite like that. They're not the same sickness here. But it's at that level of seriousness though, where it's dangerous. Dangerous level here. Dangerous level here, what I'm seeing with her. Well, in fact, that's what happened in this case. Okay, yeah. People got killed, Dylan. And you're supposed to be your friends. But then again, why are you videotaping them doing mundane things? Like deciding on whether or not you're going to get grub truck or not at 2:15 a.m. in the morning. What is so important about videotaping this? Anyway, guys, I want to leave it right there because that's part 2. And I want us to think about that question for this video. Why is Dylan Mortensen videotaping them? Talking and doing mundane things. Like, should we get Grub Truck or not? Or, how was the corner club? Or, hey, what do you think we should do tomorrow? Why are we videotaping this, Dylan? Why? Why are you videotaping, Dylan? You are the prime. And yes, Stanley, unfortunately, he is totally in love with you. And, well, if you know anything about Stanley, that's not really a good thing, okay? Because once Stanley loves you, he doesn't stop. And he won't stop. He will not. Because Stanley, okay, Stanley is, how do I put this? He is the template. He is the very template for evil. The template, okay? So he likes to, what Stanley likes to do, and he still has this superpower, by the way, is he can talk through me, and I don't even know it at times. And he can make assessments also. And Stanley is very good at making assessments on people that he loves. Because why? Because Stanley sees himself within these people. And that's why he loves them. Think about that. Anyway, I love you, my garden. And we're going to pick this up tomorrow with part 3. Hope you like that. I hope you have a wonderful night, guys. Wonderful night. Thank you for going through this with me and you've putting up with this crap. This is absolutely maddening and frustrating. I could only imagine, okay? But again, if you're a real police detective, a real homicide detective, you would have had all this in front of you before you brought her in. And you would be hammering her and hammering her and hammering her. That's what should have happened in this case. I love you all. You know that. You already know this, my garden. I keep saying it, but that's the truth, okay? I love you all. Have a wonderful night, guys. We'll pick it up tomorrow. It's almost, we're getting so close to that weekend, and it's going to be a goddamn good one, for sure, okay? I love you all. I love you all, my babies. All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye, babies. Bye-bye.
Well, hey, at least he doesn't call you little corn people, so, well, there's that. Okay, bye-bye, garden, bye-bye. I'm still haven't decided if I'm moving in with Maze or not. Me and Tyrone haven't had that conversation yet because he got pissed off at Master Nature for bringing up the B word, and now he won't talk to me. He won't talk to me at all, so I'm still waiting to decide what I'm gonna do with Maze, and, yeah, and, I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea to have little corn people running around. Okay. Bye-bye. I mean, think about it. Like, what if they accidentally fall into, like, a barbecue pit or something? And then, like, well, that would be the end of them. And I don't know, guys. I couldn't handle that. You know, one of my little corn people, children, my little corn people, like, what happens if they fall into a barbecue pit? And, well, I can't get them out. And then they start roasting and popping and shit like that. Oh, my God.